I get fully parried. Uh-oh. That's karma for the crit. I live though. I get double parried, so I'm gonna lose because of double parry. That's great. That's real fun. What is up, everybody? Back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation G VGC. The Zamazenta is probably one of your top 5 arguably best restrictions in this format, and actually better than Zacian Sword, especially with the buffs to giving this thing body press and making it so that if you do switch out, you lose your boost, which affects Zacian a lot more than Zamazenta does, just because you can also get your boost back a lot more easier. It also has more of a cool moveset that actually gives it some more viability in this format with stuff like Wide Guard and a few other supportive moves that can kind of help it with his team. So it's actually a pretty standard team around Zamazenta. I kind of want to just feature this mod for you guys. I know at least when we're recording this, I'm not sure when you guys are going to see this, but I think when you guys are going to see this, it's going to be like a few days left until Regulation G goes live in-game. So at least when I'm posting this in a few days, ranked will be going live. If you guys want a really good team to probably rank up to Master Ball at the start of Regulation G on the ranked ladder, this will probably be a really solid team to use. So, a really solid team. I should forget what actually this team. I think it's a team by Urban Rangers. So if you guys want to use this team, paste down below. Rental code up in the corner. We featured a few other teams on the channel before. So, I'm gonna kind of quickly run through this team, and then we're gonna hop in some games. If you guys missed my last video, we actually featured Zekrom, and I think this team literally is almost identical to the Zekrom team. Literally the same 4 Pokemon on this team, being the Urshifu, Incineroar, Rillaboom, and the Pelipper. And I think they almost have like almost identical sets to that team as well. They might actually just be the same mons from that team slapped onto this team. Yeah, they literally look identical. And just kind of goes to show you why Regulation G, at least for me, is not really the greatest. I don't really care for it that much. When you literally have 2 teams in the span of like a week, and both of the teams that have 4 of the same Pokemon on them, and they are literally almost the exact same sets. I'm not sure about EVs, I'd have to check those in the paste, but at least set-wise, they're almost pretty much the exact same sets as that team. So if you guys watch that video, you're probably having deja vu looking at this team, because there's literally 2 different mons swapped out. So kind of goes to show you why this format I really don't care for, because 90% of your teams you're going against on the ladder literally have either a Pelipper on them, which is a little bit less of a chance, but usually they have the big 3 on them, which is usually the Incineroar, Rillaboom, and the Urshifu on like 90% of your teams, and it just gets really boring after a while, and I'm already bored of it. So, and then like Regulation G hasn't officially even started yet, and I'm already fucking bored of going against Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Urshifu on every fucking team again. So real fun. I don't know. Some people have fun using all these mons and like using the same shit on every fucking team. At least for me, I don't. I like using new stuff on a lot of my teams. That's one of the main things I like having when I build teams, is using unique things and making like less usage mons work that you don't see as much, like making it have a role on a team where they actually put in a lot of work, or like fill a niche on a team that they wouldn't really fill in any other type of way. That's kind of what I try to do when I team build. So there's people though that just like to use rental teams and like just copy paste like half their team onto a new team and just go from there half the time. I know why people do it. It's because these 3 mons are as tried and true and they're consistent as fuck, but I don't know. Kind of why I think Regulation G is really boring, especially with this restricted part of it. Like, it's literally the same 5 restricteds every fucking game. Miraidon, Calyrex Ice, Calyrex Shadow, Zamazenta, and then you'll run into a Kyogre, or there's one other mon too that I forgot what the top of Tropicals once in a while off the top of my head too. So, and then once in a great while you'll run into Zacian here and there, and then you'll run into like I think Koraidon once in a while, maybe your random Groudon team once in a great while. Apart from that, like, you don't see any of the other restricteds at all. Maybe Lunala once in a while, but you don't see really anything else, which is kind of sad. After I'm done ranting, now let's just go through this team real quick. There's not really much to talk about here, y'all, but at the start of this team, the Zamazenta, pretty much what you're going to do with this thing, you come in, you get the free defense boost, you got the Terra Water as a defensive Terra there, You're just going to be shitting damage with body press. If you can set up further with iron defense, go set up more, you'll do more damage. You have iron head there for dual stab, just to kind of, or not dual stab, just to kind of cover your just a fairy. So it's kind of what it really is. So got the Raging Bolt on this team as well. Just your really standard set with Electro Web, Speed Control, Terra Fairy there to kind of counter some of those dragon types that are kind of common that want to hit you for solid damage. So the rest of this team is really standard. Literally Sash, Pelipper, Terra Ghost, AV, Rillaboom, Safety Goggles, Incineroar with Will-O-Wisp, and Mystic Water. Like I said, pretty much the exact same four as the last team I have featured, which was I think around Zekrom. Literally, I think almost the exact same identical sets, at least from what I remember off the top of my head. So, see how this team does. Let's hop in some games. Alright, we're here at the game. We're going against Calyrex Ice, Trick Room stuff. Cali Ice, Ogerpon, Stone Form, Fragarath, Rillaboom, Torkoal, and Raging Bolt. So, it's a match where I really want Pelipper for sure. Pelipper is going to be a really good matchup here. I don't know if I really want to lead Pelipper though. Actually, I might actually want to. I think Urshifu Pelipper looks incredibly good this match. I'm going to lead Urshifu lead here. What else do I want? I guess Rillaboom kind of shuts that down, but... I also like Zamazenta here. Looks really nice as well. A pretty good matchup in my opponent's team. It just comes down to what he really brings. I got to play really well though, because I can still get rolled. What else do I bring here? I think he might bring Raging Bolt, but... Bent. I think I lead Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. I like that name. I like Seth Rollins. The Architect. I'll bring the Pelipper in the back, and I think I just bring the Zamazenta. I think that's what I roll with here. Hopefully Seth Rollins can intimidate the competition enough. That way I can take some reduced damage. If you like the videos, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Really helps out the channel. If you guys want to super chat or donate as well to the channel, really helps out. All the funds generated by the channel just goes right back into the channel as well. So if you guys want to support the channel monetarily, feel free to. Or just keep on watching the videos. That works as well. So he's with this. Kind of what I figured he'd lead with Rillaboom, just to kind of check the Urshifu here. It's Clear Amulet, which is not surprising. I don't know, he's kind of in a weird spot because either he fakes out the Incineroar here or like he fakes out the Urshifu. I don't want the Urshifu really being in here. I kind of want to go into Zama right away. I think what I do here is I kind of want to just knock off. I don't really even want to go for fake out. I just want to get rid of the Clear Amulet on this thing. It comes down to what he really fakes out here, because if he fakes out the Incineroar, then he's still going to be taking a bunch of damage. He's gonna Terra. That's why I didn't want to really go for Will-O-Wisp turn 1 either, because he might be Terra Fire. He is Terra Fire to try to dodge a Will-O-Wisp, okay. That's really ballsy though, so that tells me he's faking out the Urshifu here. He knows I have Urshifu and he's going Terra Fire in my face, so I get rid of the Clear Amulet, which is huge. That's great. So now I can just Parting Shot out on this thing freely, which is really nice. There's the Trick Room, but that's fine. I just Parting Shot out on him. Rillaboom really doesn't do shit to me here at all. If he has Stomping Tantrum, maybe, but I just start setting up on him. I go for Iron Defense here. I start shitting all over this guy, and then I just go for a Parting Shot here. I could Will-O-Wisp the Rillaboom, but I think he just hard switches out here into like Torkoal. If I were to guess. So I'm just going to Parting Shot here. There it is. There's the Torkoal. Man, I'm making all the predictions today. I'm playing my ass off. Okay, he has high horsepower, which does a fuck ton of damage. But I'm about to get rid of this rain, and we're going to go right into the Pelipper here. Seth Rollins doing a really good job. Go right into Pelipper here. +2 iron defense boost too, so now I'm going to start really shitting damage. I think I just start going after the rest of his team here. I'm at +3. I'm just going to start doing a bunch of damage. Because he needs a switch here to get his stuff back up, his son. So like I just go for body press here on Torkoal. It's going to do a fuck ton of damage if he switches. I have Wyatt Guard, but I'm just going to go for Weather Ball here onto the Cali. I don't think there's any way he one-shots me here. He's going to... Yeah, he has Manual Sun on this. Okay, Overheat in the Rain. It actually does a solid amount still, though. Oh, he's a jetpack. That makes sense. I was going to say, I don't know why he'd stay in because of the jetpack. Not that big of an issue, though, because the grassy terrain will slowly heal me back up over time, so... You're going to have to catch a +3 body press to the face. I don't know about that. That does a fuck ton of damage. I kind of want to just wide guard too. Like, I just body press here, get rid of this Raging Bolt. That way it just opens the door up for the Urshifu later in the game, but I think he might actually switch the Calyrex out here. Because the Calyrex doesn't really do much here at all. I think he just switches it out. How many turns of Trick Room do he have left? He has 2 turns of Trick Room left. I kind of want to just go for wide guard too, protecting like Electro Web, but that doesn't really make much sense. I could go Terra Ghost here. I kind of want his wide guard though. He might just go for like Glacial Lance. Yeah, he goes for Thunderclap too, but I'm Sash, so I'm not really too worried about it. I think I just go for Weather Ball here. It's either Weather Ball, I'm gonna Weather Ball. He doesn't go into Torque Ball, but he goes after this. That does nothing because I'm at +3. Doubles into the Zamazenta, and he gets the Paralysis. If I get fully parried here, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Get rid of this Raging Bolt. That opens up the door for the Shifu later in the game. Weather Ball, how much is this gonna do? Okay, that's almost a 1-hit KO. Did a lot more damage than I thought I was going to, so that's nice. Zamazenta is about to drop here, though. I think I kind of just... I don't know if I really keep it around at this point in the game. I kind of want to stall the Trick Room out, because I think he just protects the Calyrex here to try to get his Trick Room up again. I'm going to protect here, and I'm just going to switch out right into the Incineroar here again. Like, I think even being paralyzed, like, the Torkoal is just so fucking slow to where, like, I think even being paralyzed, I should be able to at least get some damage off on this next turn. I just fake out the Calyrex here. He's forced to protect or switch. Okay, there's Eruption. That's scary, actually. I don't think I live in Eruption. I don't live in Eruption, unfortunately. I think what he actually does is he just switches out the Calyrex on his next turn and goes into the Rillaboom again. There's Glacial Lance. Okay. I'm in a good spot now though, because like I can go right into the Pelipper again, and he's forced to switch the Torkoal out here. And like I don't know what he really does with Calyrex. Like Calyrex is pretty much dead weight at this point, so I think what I do here is I just body press the Calyrex, and then I just could Weather Ball, but I think I just Hurricane here onto the Torkoal because I think he switches out into the Rillaboom here. Just surrenders, okay. So pretty much what would, if he wanted to actually win that, I think what he should have did there is he was going to go into the Rillaboom, but like I predict that he would have caught a Hurricane on the way in, so. At that point in the game, I think if he's not able to get his weather back up, I think Urshifu just comes in once the Zamazenta dies and just starts shitting all over his team. So, I just gave up there because he knew I was going to win. Not bad, though. I played really well. I played really, really good. I deserve that. 100%. I'll see you guys in another game. Alright, we're going against the Japanese sweaty player that wants to ruin everybody's day on the ladder. Instead of using one restrictor, he's like, yeah, let's just throw them all into a team. I can't decide which one I want to use. Let's use all the broken stuff. Breloom, Ogerpon, Miraidon, Kyogre, Lunala, Rayquaza. Okay. This actually ain't too bad, though. I have a pretty good matchup into my opponent's team, actually. I'm just kind of forced to bring Rillaboom. Rillaboom's actually really good into his team. So I think I lead Rillaboom here, for sure. What else do I want to bring? I think Terra Fairy Raging Bolt looks really nice here, too. I think I lead Rillaboom Raging Bolt. Looks really nice. I want the Pelipper. I think I bring Pelipper here. I don't know if I really want the Urshifu this game, though. I think I just bring Zamazenta. It's pretty good into my opponent's team still. Especially if I can set it up with, like, Iron Defense. He leads with this, so that's... Didn't really expect him to lead with Ogerpon in this, so... I think what I do here... I know that Ogerpon's actually really scary. I'm actually kind of scared of the Ogerpon, but like... I want to fake out the Ogerpon here. What else do I want to do? I don't know, part of me just wants to swap right out into Zamazenta, but I'm going to be put to sleep on the way in. I'm going to go into Zama, though. I think I switch into Zamazenta here. I don't want the Raging Bolt taking damage. It's really good into my opponent's team. I'm assuming he has Miraidon in the back and maybe Kyogre, depending on what he has. Maybe Rayquaza. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense for him to bring Lunala into my team. It doesn't really do that much. There's the Spore. Here we go. Get to play around Spore. Shitty thing is, too, I can't really go Terra Water either because I just make myself weak to both of these pawns. So, like, I'm forced to just kind of try to fight the Ogerpon, just hope he goes Terra Fire here, so I can just hit him for some solid damage. I'm going to try to Iron Defense here, if I can wake up first turn. I don't. I'm at +1 defense, though, so... He has Ivy Cudgel, that just fucking one-shots me. I don't know why I thought I'd live. Low sweep, okay. Go right into Pelipper here. I don't know, I should be able to outspeed the Breloom here. We'll see if he's Sash. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. If he's not Sash, just gets rid of this thing. I don't want to be put to sleep anymore. And I'm gonna try to Iron Defense again if I can wake up. I think the Ogerpon probably outspeeds me now, though, because I'm at -1 speed. If I get rid of the Breloom, I can maybe Terra Water if he doesn't have Miraidon. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for here. Let me guess, that's Miraidon. Oh, that's Kyogre, okay. The Iron Defense, it doesn't really do that much, though, because Ogerpon swapped. I actually outspeed the Breloom. He is Sash, though. So the Pelipper's going to sleep here. That's what it's telling me. Or he just goes for low sweep, okay. It still does a solid amount of damage because it's weight-based, so it still is going to do a pretty solid amount. So like what I do here is I just wide guard. I wide guard and then I go after the Breloom here. I think even at -2 I still outspeed him. Water spout blocked. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Breloom out. That was actually really annoying. I didn't think the Breloom was going to be that much of a threat versus me, but it was actually really annoying. Really annoying Mon. If he has Miraidon, though, he goes into it right here. Okay, he goes into Ogerpon again. I mean, that's fine. I just keep clicking wide guard. Like, I don't know what Ogerpon does to me at all, but I just body press here. I get the Kyogre low to where Water Spout doesn't do anything to me. He's gonna Terra. What Terra are you? If you're Terra Ghost, I'm gonna be kind of mad. He's just gonna Terra this thing. That's fine. You're doing reduced damage, like, so unless you crit me, like, you're not killing me at all here. He's full sending this shit, though. He's going full send. He wants to get rid of this Zamazenta no matter what, even if it's in the rain. Jetter's going for the crit. I live easily. There's the water spout, it's blocked. Perfect. This body press is +3, like it should do a fuck ton of damage. It just straight up one-shots him, okay. I think it was gonna one-shot him, but that's fine. He actually brought Lunala. He actually did, so that's kind of an issue, actually. I don't know, I kind of want to just Weather Ball. I think it is Weather Ball here. Unfortunately, Body Press doesn't really do anything, unfortunately, because I can't touch him, so I just Behemoth Bash for damage. No, I think that's Weather Ball should just one-shot you. Goodbye. I get the critical hit. I don't know if the crit mattered there. I think he was still dead. Not bad. I think what my opponent was trying to do there is he was hoping he would get a lucky crit to break through the Zamazenta there. I don't know what else he'd be trying to do in the rain. Didn't really pay doing at all. That does nothing. It literally does nothing. So the Zamazenta is pretty much dead weight now, unfortunately. Hurricane, I can go for Hurricane here, I guess. Hope for a Confusion, I think that's a little bit better. Let's keep going for Behemoth Bash here. It's kind of the shitty thing about Zamazenta, like you're kind of walled by like Lunala, and there's a few other things that you get kind of walled by. A lot of the stuff that you can't hit with fighting type moves just kind of fucking walls you most of the time. It's kind of one of the main drawbacks, but that time it did a lot more damage. Must have got a really low roll in that first one. I think it's Thunderclap here. I Thunderclap for damage, and then I just go for Behemoth Bash again. Really close game, though. I think my opponent played the Ogerpon a little bit better and tried to play it so where my rain ran out, he still could have had a chance to win. I think he poorly played the Ogerpon there. If he played that a little bit better, I think he still would have won. That was a really close game. He should have waited till my rain ran out and then tried to Terra and then come in and start doing a fuck ton of damage. That's what I would have did. Especially if his last Mon was Lunala, which already just walls the shit out of the Zamazenta. You could have stalled the rain out easily there. Not bad, I'll take the win. See you guys in one more game. Alright, we're going against a Tropicals Reg G team. Tropicals, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Iron Hands, Grimmsnarl, and Amoonguss. So, what do I want to bring here? I think Seth Rollins looks really nice. I think I'll bring Seth Rollins to this game for sure. I think I lead Seth Rollins. What else do I want to bring here? I want Wide Guard for sure. I really want Wide Guard here. I don't know if I want to lead Flipper though. This match where Urshifu also looks really nice. I don't know if I really want to lead Flipper though. I'm going to lead Pelipper here. I'm going to lead Pelipper. I don't know if I really want to bring Raging Bolt, though. If I bring it, I have to kind of tear the Raging Bolt. I really want speed control versus him, too, but I'm going to bring the Pelipper. I'll bring Seth Rollins. I'm going to bring the Zamazenta, and then I'm going to bring the Urshifu in the back. I think that's what I roll with. I got to get a Tailwind up, though. Like, if I want the Urshifu to put in work here, like, I need a Tailwind. For sure. Try to outspeed the Fluttermane Chi-Yu, which I think he does bring. If I were a betting man, I think he brings Tropicals, Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, and then Amoonguss. I think that's what he brings. He might bring the Iron Hands, though, if he thinks I'm going to bring Pelipper. Okay, he actually brings Grimmsnarl. Okay. I'm assuming that's for parting shot spam. I don't know what else that'd be for. So it's actually not too bad of a matchup for me. I don't think the Fluttermane can one-shot anything on my team. He's Speed Booster, too, okay. Intimidate off. Doesn't really do much, though. I really just want Tailwind here. I want Tailwind. I'm not even going to fake out here, I don't think. I think I'm just going to parting shot out onto the Fluttermane here and just go right into the Urshifu. I think that's what I do here. There's the light screen. Moonblast. I guess I can go into Zamazenta too and try to just set up on him, but I think I'm better going into the Urshifu here, just try to get rid of this Fluttermane. It's going to be a bit of a problem if he has parting shot and his parting shots out here into like the Amoonguss could be really of a bit of a problem, but I'm going to Hurricane just for that reason. If he goes into Amoonguss, I can catch it on the way in. And I just go for Surging Strikes here. He might just hard switch out too. Okay, it's Thunder Wave. I think at -1 though I should be able to live a Moonblast. Gets rid of the Pelipper because he knows I probably have Wide Guard. Snarl's kind of annoying, but I don't know what he would really go out into here. I think I just go into the Zamazenta. If he has Chi-Yu, that's a bit annoying, but like I also have the rain up, so he's not doing as much damage. Okay, there's the Tropicals, okay. I just let the Grimmsnarl sit on the field. Like, he can go and Thunder Wave me and all this other shit, but like I just keep attacking his other Mon. That's what I do here. I really want an Iron Defense too, but I think I just start going for damage. I just go for the Body Press here. Just go for the Body Press. Or I kind of want a Close Combat too, but that lowers my defense. I think I'm going to Close Combat, actually. I'm going to Close Combat. I'm going to go Terra to get rid of the rain. That makes me think his last Mon is actually a Chi-Yu. Kind of what that makes me think. Body press just straight up one-shots him with the crit. Holy shit. My opponent's mad. I bet he is just so pissed right now. He wasted his Terra and he didn't even get to do anything. He just gets critted in return. There's the close combat, but it actually does over half. I don't know if Surging Strikes would have did as much, but I have Mystic Water. But I'm fine with that damage. He does have Chi-Yu, so... The thing here, though, that, like, he's forced to go for, like, Heat Wave here. And Heat Wave's not going to KO their Shifu at all. I can just protect here, too. I'm just going to protect to see what he wants to do. He can't Terra, so, like, I don't know what else he does. Like, Heat Wave even at -1 defense, I don't think it's going to kill me. So, like, I just go for Surging Strikes here. I get fully parried. Uh-oh. That's karma for the crit. I live, though. I get double parried, so I'm gonna lose because of double parry. That's great. That's real fun. Real fun. Oh, that's real fun. I got fucking double para on the same fucking turn. Oh, this game is so good. I gotta protect again. I protect here and then I just go for Aqua Jet now. Try to get the KO here, or at least do some damage. I lost my Tailwind too, which really sucks. That means the Grim Snarl is going to be able to outspeed me now because I don't have Tailwind. Okay, that is almost just a one-shot. I didn't think it was going to do that much. That's in the range for maybe a Fake Out might actually just kill him, so... This game is still winnable. It's still a winnable match. I think what I do on this next turn is I go Terra Water. I would have went Terra Water on this past turn if I knew I wouldn't have got paralyzed. If I knew I was going to get paralyzed, I would have just went Terra Water anyways, but I didn't expect to get paralyzed there. So otherwise, I was going to go Terra Water. That was my plan. So I'm going to Seth Rollins here, and I get an Intimidate off onto the Grim Snarl too, which really helps. From this range, there's a chance Fake Out might get the KO here. We'll see how much it actually does. I'm going to Terra Water here, and then I'm just going to go for the Behemoth Bash onto the Grim Snarl. And then I'm going to Fake Out the Chi-Yu here. I'm at such low health, though, that I don't think the Terra Water really does anything for me here, but... If I can get the KO on the Grim Snarl at the very least, okay, he protects. That sucks. If I can still KO the Grim Snarl, though, it's a 2v1. So I can still maybe win. Because I don't think Chi-Yu has anything. I get fully paralyzed again. I get fully paralyzed again. Wow, I live on 2. I don't know how much it really matters, so I gotta protect here. I'm forced to protect, and then I don't even know what it... I guess Knockoff maybe kills Chi-Yu from this range. I just gotta hope it actually gets the KO here, though. If I get fully paralyzed one more time, I for sure lose the game. I'm gonna be so fucking angry if I lose this match because I get full paralyzed on multiple turns. My opponent knows it too. Like he knows if I get paralyzed again, he just wins. Heat Wave. He's not Specs either, so there's no way he one-shots the Incineroar. Knockoff does get the KO. That's huge. What item were you? It's Focus Sash, okay. I think Incineroar, like, by itself and still maybe win me the game here. I gotta get not paralyzed here, though. Like, I have Will-O-Wisp too. I just go for Will-O-Wisp here. Surrenders, okay. I think there was actually still a chance he can maybe win, though. He thinks I had Flare Blitz, but I didn't have a Fire-type move. So there was still a chance he could win there if I got fully paralyzed, and if the Zamazenta would have got fully parried there, he still maybe would have been able to win. I think that was a premature surrender there, but I'll take the dub. That was the crazy match. I almost lost because of multiple paralysis on, like, multiple turns. I went from having a really good position in that match to it being really close. Almost losing, actually. because of paralysis. Not bad. Still got the dub though. Let's talk a little bit about this team. Alright, as for this team, if you guys want a really solid team that'll probably get you easily to Master Ball tier, I think this is a really consistent, really good team. I think there was only one match I lost, which I think was versus, it was like a setup Lunala I went against in one of my testing games. I don't know if it was Calm, I forgot if it was Calm Mind or whatever it was, but it was Trick Room Expanding Forest Lunala, and I brought the Incineroar and I played the Incineroar kind of bad. I maybe could have still won the game, but I kind of misplayed towards like the middle of the match. Made a bad read and it kind of cost me the game. That's the only match I actually lost with this team tonight out of like, I think like 6 to, I think it was 6 or 7 or 8 games I did with this team. I lost track how many games I did, but I know I recorded like 3 or 4 for you guys. I don't know how many you guys will actually see, but I think I recorded like 3 games for you guys, so I think I did like 3 or 4 testing games with this team. I only lost 1 match. It was just because I played kind of stupid, but all the other games I had tonight were either versus Regulation F teams or other Regulation G teams, and I won versus all of them. There were some that were really close games that you guys probably seen as well, but I did win almost every other game, so really solid team. I think Zamazenta is really, really good. This is actually a mod that I'm probably going to try to build around myself. I think you can kind of build a really cool Zamazenta team because there's a lot of kind of leeway that you can, with stuff you can kind of pair with this thing. Like this team is just like a really standard like cookie cutter copy paste team. Like number 1 with Zamazenta. Like if you really want it to work, that's what you get paired with it, and like it works. But I think there'd be some other really cool stuff you can maybe pair alongside this thing. I think one of them that I really want to try is Ting Lu. I think Zamazenta Ting Lu could be really good. That might be something that I really want to experiment with. I might just build a team around that and see what that does. I don't know. Don't take any of my ideas though, please. If you're watching this, don't take any of my ideas, please. I'm begging you. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. You guys can build whatever you want. If I give you guys ideas, it's completely fine. But there's a lot of stuff too. Like there's teams that I've seen for rentals too. That like I'm thinking of like ideas, and I just happen to see like a random rental team posted, and I was like, oh well, that's exactly what I was gonna maybe build like a week or 2 from now when I got time to team build. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just feature this team anyways because it was going to be what I was going to plan on building anyways. So save me a bunch of time and work, and we'll see if it actually works. And half the time, usually the teams are mid at best, or they don't really work very well. And I'm like, well, at least I saved myself a bunch of time not making a team in game, and somebody else did instead. So it's usually how that stuff kind of works. So if you guys want a really good team, rental in the corner, paste down below. If you guys like the video, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. I got a bunch more stuff on the way with Regulation G officially dropping. I have one of my own teams that I'm going to ladder with first, and I'm going to try to get really high on the ladder with before I drop for you guys. I got my own team around Lugia. Those of you guys that actually seen it on stream, I actually was testing it on stream about a week or 2 ago. So you guys got kind of a bit of a sneak peek at the team. But I'm going to try to take that team onto the ranked ladder and try to get a high placement on the ladder first with it before I drop it for you guys. But I do have one of my own teams on the way, along with a bunch of other really cool stuff you guys might want to miss. So subscribe if you aren't. I also do stream over here if you guys want to catch me when I'm live. That also helps you do that. I stream over here on Friday and Saturday nights around 9:80 ST. Usually Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, and then on Saturday nights I stream Wi-Fi battles over here, either VGC or single 66. So if that interests you guys, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.